Good morning. So in Pirkei Avos of this week, we learn that HaKadosh Baruch Hu created everything and only for His honor. That everything that was created in the world is only for His honor. Einoi ela lechvaydoi. It's not anything but His honor. And that goes on everything. Everything that was created in the world is for His honor. So too, mitzvos, commandments, and also the shus. Everything is for His honor. And that's why we have to use out everything for the honor of God. So we're not talking about like a shakvataya going back and forth, or a pilpul, a discourse in Talmud, which we can learn according to Beis Shammai and Beis Hillel, according to their understanding. But here we're talking halacha. No arguments. Everything has one purpose: to serve the Creator. Nothing else is involved in that thing. You shall not use out anything but just for the honor of Hashem. And everything has His unique thing to serve Hashem with. That means when it comes Shabbos, it has nothing to do with the previous days, and has nothing to do with the future days. It has its unique thing of Shabbos, that there's one thing in that's the honor of Hashem. So everything in the world, sure, it does have an effect on the previous week. That means whoever prepares before Shabbos, or Shabbos benches the whole week, but there is a uniqueness in Shabbos that has nothing to do with anything else. And Shabbos is one thing that you don't prepare for the weekdays, and you don't prepare for Yom Tif on Shabbos. It's something which is a unique thing. From Yom Tif, you could bench Shabbos, you could cook for Shabbos through an Erev Tavshilin, which will be this Shavuos. It's Friday on Shabbos, so you're allowed to cook on Shabbos, prepare on Shabbos for Shabbos. Because it's on Friday and Shabbos. Thursday night is Yom Tif. So we make Erev Tavshilin before Friday. On Thursday we make Erev Tavshilin. That means we say with this food that we cooked should be an Eruv. And when do we eat it? On Shabbos. So with this cooked food, we should be able to cook food the whole for Shabbos. For Shabbos, but you cannot cook on Shabbos. But from Shabbos, you can't. Or even to Yom Tov, you can't prepare. So we look at this Shabbos now, is the Shabbos which we bench Shavuos. And it's also Parshas Bamidbar. And we don't call this Parsha Bamidbar Sinai. We call it Bamidbar, to teach us that a Bamidbar, a desert, is a place of Nachash, Saraf, V'akrav. There's snakes, scorpions, and so forth. There's many wild animals or dangerous animals. And that is all the Rishayim which are in the world, all the wicked people in the world are compared to Nachash, Saraf, and Akrav. A person can say, how can I learn Torah? I'm afraid. Any moment a nachash, a snake can come, a scorpion can come. Or anything like that. How can I learn Torah? The Torah says the Yidden went to the Midbar to teach us. Sure, the Midbar, the clouds took care of all the scorpions. But it's not called Midbar Sinai, it's called Bamidbar, to teach us, no matter where we are, we can serve God the way it's supposed to be. As we know from the previous parsha, Im bechukaisai telechu mitzvosai tishmeru v'asisem oisam. If you go in the ways of God, God takes care of you. God will take away all the bad things in the world and let you learn Torah. But together with that, we have to know we're going towards the Gula Amitis Vashlema, the ultimate redemption. We cannot stay in Galus. Galus is not our spot. So for the previous days, yes, I did all my work in time of Galus. I learned Torah and I did mitzvahs, not looking around me with all the bad influences. I still learned Torah. I still did mitzvahs. Even though peer pressure or the situation or anything in the world that can disturb a person from learning Torah, we still learn Torah. But on the other hand, we have to demand God to take us out of this galus. The whole purpose of this is to go to the Gula Amitis Vashlema. It's not something that we should be satisfied in galus. We should be satisfied that we're doing Torah mitzvahs in a place where there is disruptions. We're doing Torah mitzvahs in a place where there's distractions. We're doing the mitzvahs and learning Torah where there's things disturbing us from all around. We still learn Torah because the Torah was in Amidbar. And the same thing we learned in the psukim of the Parshas Bamidbar, that Bnei Kahas had to cover the Aron with Ar Tachash, which that's the skin of a dead animal, of a Tachash, to tell us, even though the surrounding is a dead animal, but inside is the Aron and everything that's in it. And it has to be covered. So sure, we have to be protected. Our neshama has to be protected when it goes out into the world. We can't just go into the world and thinking it's the same way that we are in shul. But we have to know, we have to do all our work in the time of a midbar. But on the same tone, we can't say we love this place. We have to get out of Golos and go towards the Gula Amitis Vashlema. So no one should say that I didn't do anything. I didn't learn Torah, I didn't do anything because of my peer pressure. Or I had parents, maybe worse than Terach, which Avram Avinu had a Terach as a father. Or I had who knows what. The Torah tells us we went into a midbar of Nachar Sadaf Akrav. Your peers could give you a sting or a bite because you're learning Torah. They might bully you because you're learning Torah. Don't give up. Because nachasar akrav. But don't feel the reward you're getting because of all these disruptions and still you're learning Torah. We should look forward to the Gula Amitis Vashlema that will live without fear, will live without disruptions, and will fulfill Torah and mitzvos. And we will go with our own will on the clouds to the Beis Hamikdash every Yom Tiv. And every Shabbos, like it says, we will go towards the Beis Hamikdash. We will go to the Beis Hamikdash with the clouds. So Be'ez Hashem, let's do all our work in the time of Galus. That means what is present. But it should not be that we stay in Galus any second. Because we say, Daloi Galus, enough Galus. We say, we don't need your Galus. Sure, we are established in Galus. We have whatever we need. But we have to look at what our soul needs, not what our body needs. Like the Rebbe says, it's not the great houses, big houses and big cars is the richness of a Jew. It's the soul, which each and every Jew has a soul. That is riches. Yidden that you influence with Torah mitzvahs, children that you influence with Torah mitzvahs. That is reichkeit, riches. And Be'ez Hashem, we will be able to tell Mashiach, Rugi Dulim Shegidalti, look at these children that I brought up. Look at the paytas they have. And Be'ez Hashem will be able to say, Shalom Aleichem, Aleichem HaShalom to Melech HaMashiach, Melech B'Yafi Techazena. Long live our Master, Teacher, and Rebbe, King Mashiach forever and ever. Long live our Master, Teacher, and Rebbe, King Mashiach forever and ever. Long live our Master, Teacher, and Rebbe, King Mashiach forever and ever.